eliminated, we go back to the seats so that the regulation members play here. Okay. True or false? Turn right, true, turn left, false. Rule of 5 in medicine is a colloquial term used if 5 orifices are blocked by tubes. True or false? No? Rice tube, Foley's catheter, IV line, that is called the rule of 5. And it indicates a poor prognosis. Somebody at straight angle, sir. Okay, so it is true, so nobody wants to participate. Stay straight and we will kind of stay here, all those who played. Next, low religiosity, religious tendencies is a risk factor for suicidal ideation. True or false? Low religiosity promotes suicidal ideation. Okay, all of you are correct except one or two. It is true. It is. You need to be religious, okay? The Led Zeppelin band was denied entry to Singapore because of long hair. True or false? Singapore entry was denied because of long hair. True or false? It is false.
It was a Beatles.
Those who are in there, please move behind.
It was a Beatles.
No, it was Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin, we have a photograph as a collaborator. Okay, next. The car color that makes the car least prone to accidents is white. True or false? Car color least prone to white, least prone to accident is the color white. Okay? All of you are wrong. Silver. Stay standing for the wrong. Stay standing. The color is silver. Silver. Yeah. Most of us, on average, eject 2.5 saliva droplets per word. True or false? Most of us eject 2.5 saliva droplets per word. कुछ लोगों को भ्रम है कि नहीं होता लेकिन होता है. It is true. So those who are in there, the others can come forward if you are at the back, so that we have some of you. And regular use of chopsticks prevents osteoarthritis of the hand. True or false? Regular use of chopsticks prevents osteoarthritis. It causes osteoarthritis. Okay, so there are 2 of you remaining. How many remaining? Okay, the 2 of you will complete. Please come on the center. Anybody else? Okay. We have a few songs from the cinema which Renisa will sing, and there will be questions based on the songs. Whoever answers first gets the points. Shall we start with the song from Kal Ho Now?
हर घड़ी बदल रही है रूप जिंदगी, छाँव है कभी कभी है धूप जिंदगी, बदल रहा जो है समा हो न हो.
Your question, juxtaposition. Who played the Dr Tushar Shah in the film?
Sonali Bendri.
Get 1 point there, Sonali Bendri is right. We'll go on to the next song from the Lata song, Baham Chale Aao.
Baham chale aao, ho humse sanam kya parda, ho humse sanam kya parda, ye raaj ka ही मिलन ये संग है कर काश
Who suffered amnesia in this film? Sanjeev Kumar is correct. Answer the Anamika. It's called Anamika because she did not remember her name. She pretended actually. She was faking. Okay, I'll give you a bonus question here. The lead actors in this film, Anamika, were deaf and mute in another film. Koshish will give you 1 point. So both Rajarshi and your name is Ayush are at 1 point each. Let's have the third song. We take the song from the Papon song.
क्यों ना हम तुम चले तेरे मेरे से रास्तों पे लगे बारे जल भटक देना बारे क्यों ना हम तुम तराशे बगीचों में फुर्सत भरी छाँव में चल भटक लेना बारे
What radio is the film named after?
Murphy.
Both of you got that simultaneously. I'll ask you another question. What was the diseases, different diseases, afflicting the lead pair?
Deafness.
Deafness,
Deaf and mute and autism.
autism. We will give you 5 points because you both got both correct, and therefore you are at 10 now. Let's have the last song and the last question. From the film Lage Raho Munna Bhai.
पल 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 हर पल कैसे कटेगा पल हर पल 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 हर पल कैसे कटेगा पल हर पल दिल 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 मची है हलचल कैसे कटेगा पल हर पल कैसे कटेगा पल हर पल
Your question. What term is used by Munna Bhai to explain his malady or his behavior?
Chemical locha.
Chemical locha, you get right. And both of you now are at equal points, so we have one tiebreaker.
One, Narsi.
Let's have the song from Sadma.
है जिंदगी कर लगाने है जिंदगी कर लगाने हमने अपनी तेरे हर एक गम को गले से लगाया है ना है जिंदगी कर लगाने
Give it up again for Ladies and gentlemen. Your last question for to decide the winner. As in the Gale Lagale, you know that Sridevi had amnesia in the film, and it was based on another Tamil film where Sridevi again played the lead actress. And the same and Kamal Hassan was also there. Who dubbed Sridevi's voice in the Hindi Sarma?
Rekha.
Rekha is wrong, so you can answer. Give me an answer, guess. You will guess it right.
Jai Bhaduri.
Okay, she was not done.
Hey, Mama.
In Hindi cinema. But both share a prize, but we will give the prize to Ashish because he's not a participant. Ayush, you are there in the qualified? Yeah, so Ayush gracefully accept the prize. He will give you a prize. Thank you so much, and ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Okay, कल होना हो पे एक कविता है आप सुन लेंगे. Raj, you need to
No, there's a pin there. Someone might get close.
किसको
Right,
लग
right.
There is a pin there.
Someone's walking there.
Yeah. You could hear the pin drop. Okay, we एक कविता कल हो ना हो टाइटल पे कभी कभी हमारे पास ऐसे पेशेंट आते हैं जो हमें पता होता है कि वो कल हो या ना हो, तो हम उन्हें बता नहीं सकते, लेकिन उनको समझ जाना चाहिए हमारी बातों से। कभी कभी डॉक्टर आपको बताएंगे नहीं, आपका अंतिम समय निकट है, ये जताएंगे नहीं, मगर ऐसी बात थोड़ी चुप आती है। डॉक्टरों की बातों से कोई ना कोई हिंट मिल जाती है। जैसे अगर डॉक्टर कहें कि अब से आप लोकल ट्रेन की सीजन टिकट के बजाय डेली रिटर्न लिया, तो समझ जाइए कि आपका टिकट कट चुका है। या डॉक्टर कहे कि अब से सोनी स्टार जी पर पुरानी सीरियलें देखते रहें, कोई नई सीरियल शुरू ना करें, तो समझ जाइए कि आपका क्लाइमैक्स निकट है। या डॉक्टर कहे कि अगर कुछ लेना चाहते हैं तो प्रोविडेंट फंड में इन्वेस्ट ना करें, LIC की पॉलिसी करें, इसका मतलब है कि आपकी लाइफ इंश्योर्ड है, इंश्योर्ड नहीं है। थैंक यू सो मच ladies again. Let's have semi-final 3 and we have these teams for the semi-final 3. Pulkit Malhotra, remember we have non-medics in this semi-final. Pulkit Malhotra is here, creative producer for a film production company. Passion, of course, is movies, therefore. Pet peeve is when people, especially older ones, insist on sharing their boring life stories, assuming that he can somehow turn them into film material. Yuti Bhansali, jack of many trades, writer, editor, subtitler, and maker and designer of alternative curiosity-based quizzes. Nice. And does guided heritage walks, especially around childhood neighborhoods of Grant Road. She does not like wrong answers in quizzes. Negative points for wrong answers in quizzes. Okay, there are no negative points here. Vibhendu Tiwari. He says, I asked for the jobs, I asked for pet peeve, I asked for passions, and he says, I am gloriously jobless, have no opinions about anything, and will put quizzing as a compensation for passion because you are holding it. Okay, Vibhendu. Mithun Kidambi. Mithun is a consultant in a non-profit space enabling organizations technologically and also creating sustainable operations. Pet peeve is early morning phone calls and doorbells. Passion is making urban spaces animal friendly. Next team is Avinash Mudalia. Yeah, keep cheering there, keep cheering there. Avinash Mudalia here. On the way. He's head of Hindustan Times, called HT Labs. The section is called HT Labs, which has businesses like OTT Play. He is irritated by people who are irritating. His passion is in his 11-year-old daughter Vanshi and spends time with her, and of course he loves quizzing, if it is free. Balkrishnan S. He is a quizzing legend, he is an advertising guru, that is from us, and he loves pianists, and he was teaching me a little bit about piano players, and he loves philosophy. His pet peeve is freedom of expression shouldn't reduce due to political ethos. Come, please come. Your team, Meghasham Shirodkar. He is also known as Megatron. He is a passionate quizzer, avid runner, and a hands-on dad. Hardcore badminton buff. Overriding passion is making quizzes and conducting them for all. Pet peeve is current wave of wokeism, cancel culture, and people getting offended at the drop of a hat. That is Meghasham Shirodkar. And we have Veenu Sanjay. Veenu Sanjay is a management professional in the infra sector, works in a boring field of construction and infrastructure. So quizzing is his passion and a release. Veenu Sanjay. Nikhil Sonde, 30. Nikhil Sonde is a brilliant, if part-time quizzer, that is from us. He is an engineering professional, currently working at Godrej Agrovet. Super passionate about cuisine and less passionate about table tennis. He hates bad language. Not the same as obscene language, but just bad language. Amaya Samant. Market research. Pet peeve is the poor roads in Mumbai, and passion is all things Hindi cinema. Rajarshi Chanda, IT professional. Pet peeve is negative people. Passion is cuisine and motorcycling. Francis Rodriguez works in e-commerce and digital marketing. Analytics wizard, passionate about buying books, but cannot read all of them. I usually know a whole lot about quiz questions being asked except for the specific answer demanded. Okay, you know that there is a Japanese word for people like you who collect books and don't read them? Sundoku, yeah. These are sundokuists or sundoka. Okay, so these are three teams.
Before we start,
You want to... I want to acknowledge two people. They can remain in. Okay, they can just come on stage. First acknowledgement is of Dr. Shah because he replaced our chief technology officer and he gave us a brilliant PPT. You can sit this way. Shashwat, thank you so much. There were, I don't know, 300 odd questions prepared out of 1,000 odd questions kind of screened, and out of the 1,000 questions, 500 were sent by Dr. N.K. Kumar. We need photographs. I'll say two lines about Kumar. Kumar is my partner in crime in teaching. He's a brilliant knowledge bank, and we teach a lot of family physicians. He's a family physician and creates a lot of content for my teaching. I'm the face and he's the brain. Thank you, Kumar. We go on to semi-final number 3. Oops. And I have been accused of low energy, and I'll be pepping it, but you will have to help me. अच्छा नहीं लगता बोलना, क्योंकि जबरदस्ती तालियां बजवाना ठीक नहीं लगता, मुंह खुलवा के बाहर बुलवाना, जबरदस्ती तालियां बजवाना अच्छा नहीं लगता, मुंह खुलवा के बाहर बुलवाना अच्छा नहीं लगता, सर हिला दे मुस्कुरा दे इतना काफी हो जाता है, दांत के वास्ते हाथ फैलाना stay with us and keep enjoying. This is the third semi-final. One qualifies definitely. We start with team A, that is team B, that is team C. Team A begins. This rabbit-like creature grinding with a mortar and pestle, mixing the elixir of immortality, is a form of miniature sculptor art called ivory netscape. To which country does this belong? Ivory netscape. Spell it as N-E-T-S-U-K-E. Pronounced netscape.
Japan.
Japan is the correct answer. They asked you to. They gave you the help.
So just to clarify, some of you joined us late, so the scoring pattern.
The scoring, yeah.
The direct question carries 10 marks each. Pass-ons carry 5 marks. And the last round carries 15 marks. And there is no pass-on on that last round.
Correct. The next image, team B. You can see this toy called smoking Sue. It is meant to discourage what? Smoking Sue. In the mic, and just take the mic on.
Yeah, is it all?
Yeah.
So our guess is it is used to prevent or like educate about smoking during pregnancy.
Is correct. 10 points to smoking soup. This is the fetus inside. This toy actually smokes, the gas fills up the jar and kind of kills the fetus. Team C, your question. This is an operation table. One room in Buckingham Palace was turned into an operation theatre, and this was the table used. Who was operating in 1951? Time will be up.
So we'll say this is King George, Elizabeth's father, Elizabeth II's father.
We will give to you King George VI is the correct answer. And this actually surgery was enacted in the first season, first episode probably of Crown. Audience question. Yeah, your partner is here. Meghasham Shirulkar is here. Avinash, I'm sorry Meghasham. That is Avinash. Hi, question to you? Question to you, Avinash, what happened?
He came from very far.
Okay, audience question. This character that you see on the screen is called cacophonics in the English version. What is it called in the Hindi version of Asterix? थोड़ा तो X तो add करो. Besurix is the answer. Besurix. Okay, that is your. This is round 2 now. See, team B will start. Friedrich Chopin, spelled Chopin, was a 19th century Polish composer. He wrote primarily, who's a piano buff here? You are there. He wrote primarily for solo pianists. Upon his death, his heart was removed and buried in his home country, Warsaw, and his body was interned in Paris. This was done because of taphophobia. What is taphophobia? The story is, of course, to be confirmed, but that is the story. What is taphophobia? Because of which his heart was taken out, buried in Warsaw, body was interned in Paris.
Taphophilia is a love of graves. So we will extrapolate and assume that taphophobia is fear of graves.
Yeah, and why was it the heart removed?
The heart was removed.
We'll pass it on for the moment. Team C.
Yeah. So this is the fear of being buried alive. So removing the heart confirms that.
Correct answer. The fear of being buried alive. Basically, he was scared of being buried alive, and this is taphophobia. And he therefore ensured that he was dead by the heart being removed before burial. Team C, your question. In 1997, Iraqi dictator Saddam Hussein ordered the creation of a 605-page, 6,000 verse Quran. What was unique about this Quran?
It was written in blood.
It was written in blood, that's true. And what was the claim? Written in whose blood?
It was his own blood, Saddam's own blood.
The claim was he gave 27 liters of his blood over 2 years. The claim can never be verified. It could be the blood of people he killed. But that was what happened. Quran written in blood. Team A, your question. At the age of 43, this actress had a ruptured vertebral artery and a brain hemorrhage. Therefore, when she was training vigorously for a charity run, she had started exercising after a gap. And this led some people to name a syndrome after her, The syndrome warns people who have not exercised for a long time and are more than 40 years of age that they can suffer sudden cardiovascular events. Who was the actress after whom this syndrome was named? Brain hemorrhage, 43. We will make a guess.
Anita Raj.
Next, we are going this way. B, team B, yeah.
Jane Fonda.
C.
We'll say Meryl Streep.
Okay, anybody? Somebody who's sitting cross-legged may be able to answer.
Sharon Stone.
Sharon Stone is the correct answer. Sharon Stone. Okay. Next question, and this is for the audience. November, modified to Movember, M-O-V-E-M-B-E-R, is a global charity that raises funds in the month of November for men's health. Why are the alphabet changed?
Prostate cancer.
Mustache. M is for mustache, and that is the correct answer for November. No prizes there. Let's go to round number 3. Correct answers will be deserving an applause always. Thank you. Semi-final 3, round 3. We start with team C and go clockwise. Marilyn Monroe, Billie Eilish, Nikola Tesla all share a condition related to sensory perception hinted by this image. What is the condition?
Synesthesia.
Synesthesia is the correct answer. Synesthesia, where two sensations come together. You can see that somebody playing music and that is perceived as a smell. Music heard is increases the sensation of particular smell. Synesthesia. Team A, your question. French playwright Molière wrote and acted in a 17th century play about a medical condition. This became his last work as he collapsed during the 4th performance of the play. Name the play or name the medical condition. Team A, this is your question. Name the play. Molière? Anyone? Condition or play?
Tuberculosis.
Team B.
The hypochondriac.
The hypochondriac or the imaginary invalid is the name of the play. Well done. Team B gets 5 points for that. And Team B, your direct question. Why are these people compulsorily wearing surgical masks? Hint, it is not to ward off infection. It is not to protect against infection. Why are they wearing masks?
So these are like some kind of tests or so this is to prevent lip reading.
We go on to team. Is this the guy?
Yeah.
C? Yeah. Team C.
So we're saying that they are actually on speed blind dates. So this is to so that only eyes and all. So basically they are here for speed blind dating.
Speed dating is the correct answer, and the reason is that they should not give importance to the looks of the other person and care more about the other things. 5 points to team C there. Audience question. Couple of lines of a poem. Tell me the poet. मौत तू एक कविता है, मुझसे एक कविता का वादा है, मिलेगी मुझको गुलजार. Many people answered that. We will not give prizes here, so we will go on to round number 4. Double applause for 2 correct answers. And we are semi-final 3. Round 3 is over, and we have the scores, please.
Team A 10 points, Team B 15 points, Team C 40 points.
Team C is running away right now, and Team A and B, you have to reach at least 45. Remember that to be able to try qualify for the finals. We start with Team C and go again anti-clockwise. Your question. This image is an artistic symbol of which Latin phrase?
Memento mori.
Memento mori was simple. Memento mori means remember that you have to die. That's a flower, not wilting yet, but will wilt, skull, and the hourglass, your time will end. Memento mori. Your question, Team B. What name is given to the titanium bar that protects the head of a Formula One driver from flying debris or from flipping the car flipping over? It is one of the biggest success stories of Formula One for improving safety. What is the bar called? Titanium bar called? Team A. Rib broad is not correct. Team A.
Cage.
Team C.
Halo.
Halo is the correct answer. Halo is the name invented by the Mercedes team. Halo is the correct answer. Team A, your question. You have to complete the sentence. Only a few can control their body like him. The rest must always. 4 words. Team A.
Wear a seatbelt.
Is correct. Wear a seat belt, 10 points to Team A. Audience question. Identify both of these characters. Mantra, you got that?
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Quasimodo is the correct answer. Yeah, no prizes there, but correct answer, well done, audience. Round 4 done. We go to round 5. This is images again. We will start with B, go to C, go to A, and then go to C, anti-clockwise. The image you see is the Ratan Tata Institute building in Mumbai. It was donated to the Stree Sarthoshti Mandal, an organization to support Parsi women adversely affected by an event. Which event? Your team B. Yeah. Widowhood. Team C. Team A, sorry.
So the plague.
The plague, the bubonic plague of 1896 resulted in many Parsi women losing their livelihood, and Ratan Tata, the original, the first Ratan Tata, the senior Ratan Tata, his wife donated the building. Team A. Your question. Celebration of boat race victory often involves jumping into a river. The classic boat race is of Oxford versus Cambridge. In the 2024 boat race, Oxford versus Cambridge, the rowers were advised not to enter the Thames River. Why? Not to enter the. We need a specific answer. River Thames. Why did they not allow them to celebrate?
I'd say there's a very high microbial count because of untreated sewage and all, so they could get infected. So
Okay, we'll pass on for the moment. Team C.
Because there is very high fecal count in the water.
Team B. This year, 2024.
QE is Queen Elizabeth's death.
Okay. We'll give 10 points to Team A. It is microbial count. The specific would be E. coli, but that's fine. Non-medical. We go on to Team C. Your question, Team C. Deepak and partner are going because of. No, हम कारण नहीं पूछेंगे, आप जाइए. हम सिर्फ कविता बोलेंगे. आपने सुन लिया तो पिछली बार भी कविता, लेकिन सुना देता हूँ कि रुखसत हुए तो आंख मिलाकर नहीं गए. वो क्यों गए ये भी पता कर. इशारा ही करते थे तो पूरा भी न मानते, वो हाथ की उंगलियां भी दिखाते थे। तो ये yeah, Team C, your question. This is Noah Lyles on a wheelchair after failing in his bid to win the 200-meter gold in the Paris Olympics. What caused him to become breathless after the race?
So he was diagnosed with COVID.
He was diagnosed with COVID on the previous night, still raced, came third, and yeah, good answer, and is 10 points as a direct. Audience question, and this self-portrait is called Facing Death. Name the painter. Picasso. Picasso. Picasso is right. I got that right, and that is Picasso. We go to round number 6, semi-final 3. No images. We start with team ACB. We have the scores, please. Okay, you want the scores now? Okay, take them.
Team B 15, Team A 35, and Team C, takes me a while to count, but 65.
65, okay. Team C has just, I think, matched the highest score so far. Team A, your question. In the film Dr. Strangelove, Peter Sellers was afflicted with what has been called the anarchic hand syndrome. In this, the sufferer loses control of one hand, one upper limb. Peter Sellers had to fight vigorously with his arm to stop it from doing what? What was he resisting but could not resist? Team A.
So one arm tries to strangle himself.
Okay, Team C.
So giving the Heil Hitler salute.
The Nazi salute or the Hitler salute, his arm was forced him to give, but he could not do that. Team C, your question, direct. In 1950, when his movie was being screened at Minerva, the lead actor was present in the hall. He noticed a man sitting in the front row with closed eyes. Upset with such an audience, he asked the attendant to let the viewer out because he could not view and return his money. The employee came back and said the person was blind but had to come to just hear his voice. Name the actor. And I did not mention the year. Did I mention the year? 1950. Okay, that was a hint. 1950. Somebody came just to hear the dialogues. You can guess.
So we are going to say Kundanlal Sehgal.
Team B.
Sohrab.
Sohrab Modi is 5 points. Team B, you're direct, and this might be important for you. Guru Jambeshwar was born in 1451. His preachings revolved around 29 rules. 10 of them were directed towards health and hygiene. What are his followers called?
Bishnoi.
Is correct, very easy question. Answer is Bishnoi. Bishnoi would stand for where Vishnu? Bish as 20, Noi is 9, 29 rules of Guru Jambeshwar. Your FAQ. Novak Djokovic has written a book called Serve to Win. It gives a 14-day guide to what? What does it give a 14-day guide to? Remember Juxtamed.
How to survive quarantine?
How to survive a quarantine, no? Boost immunity, recover fast from sporting activities.
Gluten diet.
Gluten diet is the correct answer. Gluten-free 14-day diet, give a price to a 14-day guide to gluten-free diet is the correct answer. Serve to win. Okay, now in this we have 7 rounds, and this is
The
scores.
round,
Yeah, scores again.
scores, yeah. Team B with 30 points, 3-0. Team A with 35 points and Team C with 70 points.
Okay. So what you have to do is reach 45 to be able to kind of tie break with the other team.
How many marks for how many points?
15 points for this round, no pass on. Right? Team, the lowest score is? The lowest score is? B. Team B. Watch this image. What is the juxtamed funda?
So this is like this is where the organ which has to be transplanted. This is some kind of a temperature controlled storage for them.
Anybody in this team knows without points? Anybody there? It is a McDonald's takeaway box, and what is missing? The Happy Meal word is missing. So they did this, removed the Happy Meal and the smile on the logo to acknowledge mental health. That people it's okay to be unhappy. Yeah. Team B. Team A, sorry. Your image. What's the juxtamed funda? Team A. You can see Steve Smith on the left. The name here on the right is of another player. I will not name him.
So the juxtamed funda is brain fade.
Brain fade is incorrect. Anybody knows? He was the first concussion substitute. Marcus Labouche was the first concussion substitute for Steve Smith. Okay, we go on to the next and the last here. Your question, Team A. What is the juxtamed funda?
Barbie with Down syndrome.
Barbie with Down syndrome is the correct answer. And let's go to the FAQ, the last thing here. What is this award for? Snow White and Seven Dwarfs Oscar Award. This is our classic guessable or a workoutable question. Snow White and Seven Dwarfs is Walt Disney, of course, won it. May we have the final scores, please? Yeah.
He does try to strangle himself
also. Oh.
Which is a better, more juxtamed funda in my
Okay.
way.
Can somebody double check that for me? Can you?
Yeah.
Okay.
We knew both. We went with this. We went.
Okay, you knew. So we'll have to give that. Then was that a direct?
Yes.
10 more points for them. Did anybody get 5 for that?
Yeah.
We remove their 5. Not that they mind, but in the anarchic hand syndrome in the film Dr. Strangelove, Peter Sellers, the hero, is trying to prevent his hand from doing something, but his hand is not obeying. One of the things that he's trying to prevent is self-strangulation, and the other is making the Nazi salute. They said self-strangulation, which was correct, and he rechecked. Thank you.
So we have Team B with 30 points, Team A with 45 points. Is there a louder applause than Team C with 80 points?
I invite Team C to be seated here for the moment. We will excuse Team B. Team A stay there and we play a tiebreaker. Which team was at 45?
The runners-up team of the second semi-final with Dr. Hingorani, Dr. Vishal, Dr. Kalpen and Dr. Ravi.
In the tiebreaker, we'll ask 3 questions. First question to team A, second question to team B. If both answer correctly, then only the third question will be used, otherwise the tie is broken. No pass on.
Can we just do it written, because then we avoid easy
Biases of easy questions. You would like to do it written. I agree with that. So please write it down, turn your paper down and hand it over to us once you have written. Yeah? Now please write your team number there, A or B, so that we know who that has come from. Can we have the first tiebreak question? Nobody answers from the audience. This is a screenshot from a silent horror film that tells us the story of a hypnotist who uses a somnambulist, a sleepwalker, to commit murders. Name this cult film. Name this cult film. The medic and the non-medic. We have a okay, shall we? Okay, we'll probably they have given up. No, we'll take 2 questions. The correct answer given by team A is The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. It's a well-known film and a silent film. Your question. We'll go to the second question. This is a joke on surgeons. Pull out, Betty, pull out, you have hit an artery. That is what sometimes the anesthetist will tell the surgeon. Your question is for both of you to write down. Name the cartoonist or the cartoon title. They are saying cornered. Yeah. The Far Side is the correct answer. Gary Larson is the cartoonist and he wins this contest. Thank you so much. So we have 2 suspended teams and 1
Prizes to the semi-finalists before we start.
Yeah, please.
Just
Will you stay here and
call the rest of the fun semi-finalists, calling all the
semi-finalists did not qualify for this final. We would like to give you some mementos from us. And the team that finished first in the, we have 2 teams still coming up, right?
Yes.
In the first and the second semi-final. Both these teams should also come up, please. And you will have to select your tables because the question of order will be decided by where you sit. Okay, I will take this opportunity while they organize themselves to thank our sponsors. Multiple gifts have been sponsored, and one of the sponsors has been Fearless Tea, which is a company run by Dr. Tushar Shah, and he is outside, is in Assam, is in fields today. But please give him a big hand, Dr. Tushar. We have lovely tea sets with crockery and tea, exquisite tea. Then we have the health store who gave us weighing machines and some big instruments. Big hand to them, please. The largest collection of gifts was provided by Society Stores, Mr. Lakshmi Chand. Big hand to those hampers. Today, the first prize winners will get a cumulative prize of 36,000. The second prize is about 24,000. 32,000. and then 24, etc. So large amount of prizes in kind, of course, are being distributed, and we have the PI organization is paid for none of them, and no pharma company has sponsored these prizes. So again, I thank all of them. Total of about 2.2 lakh prestigious prizes. And the P here is that about 200 of you do come. I'm grateful to you, but that means with a total spend of about 4.5 lakhs, we are spending 2,000 odd rupees per person to enjoy the show. I still think it is worth it, but if next time you can get friends along, at least as audience, I think this is an enriching experience. Most of you will agree, and please do that next time. Thank you so much for coming. Last prizes for the semi-final teams who did not make it. Can we have the orthopedic team? With the radiologist, yeah.
Three blind men.
Please, Punya, you do the honors. Yeah. Sir, thank you. Thank you so much. Please, come here. At least हम लोग दो आएंगे.
Okay, sir, ready?
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And please come. And thank you very much for coming. Very well done. Thank you. Where are the girls? Yeah? Did you like it? Yeah? I saw you sleeping. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations to your mother.
Hello, ma'am, sir. Sir, please. Okay. Hello, sir. Thank you.
मोबाइल सर आपका टीम अंदर आएगा कम we need a program हम सबका ये you will never know कल हो ना हो we are all in that state 2026 yes I have committed
दिखा दिए ना ठीक है नो प्रॉब्लम नहीं ऐसा नहीं कर सकते नहीं यस सर मैं मान को करता हूं
thank you so much
हां नो दिखाया ठीक है परफेक्ट
thank you okay all done here एक और टीम होना चाहिए या बरकस लीना भगवान क्या one non-medic will be there. Yeah.
Non-medic.
Yeah, there is a medic team. Thank you very much. There is another couple whose kids have come. One kid has come and has also participated in the qualifiers and did quite well. So the QD future is secure.
यस सर
Yeah, coming up. A photograph.
ओके great sir थैंक यू
हमारे फोटोग्राफर साहब ने पूछा था कि मैं स्माइल बोलूं कि पाउट बोलूं स्माइल बोलूं थैंक यू सो मच एंड वन मोर टीम प्लीज you all four of you should come if you are here have the left yeah please come no he's here in the back
yes come in center sir yes sir please ma'am please okay little closer you, sir.
Okay, now you will have to pick your seats again. Huh? A, B, C, D. You will have to vacate this table. All the finalists to please come on stage.
No tickets are available, but family relatives are only trying. Vaccination. I know, they were sitting, you know. Chances for students to get the
Okay, I had a wizard who was requesting me for a place without being really participating. What's your name? I know that it is out of convention, but one of the team members, who's a gynecologist, has gone to deliver a baby, and we will give Shantanu a place. He has come for request. Technically, it would be somebody else in the reserve, but we will allow him to come. Enthusiasm should be respected. I don't know Shantanu. Do you know Shantanu? Do we know Shantanu? Shantanu, will you please introduce yourself on the mic?
Hi, good afternoon everyone. My name is Shantanu. I've been living in Mumbai for the last 2 years now. I'm really grateful to Dr. Shah for this last minute surprise, which I'm very happy about. And unfortunately for the fortunate delivery which is going to happen.
The baby,
Baby won't be called Shah.
okay. Yeah, you do what?
Yeah, I work as a researcher writer with Ever Learning, the cultural philanthropy arm of SR Group.
Okay.
And pleased to be here.
Are you a quizzer?
I am.
And where do you quiz normally?
Settings like
2 years back when you were not in Mumbai?
Yeah, I mean, I was in Gandhinagar, then Ahmedabad, Chandigarh.
Okay, great. Nice to have you here. And let's hear it from the teams. Semi-final 1 was won by Harshal Argekar, Sachin Parchure, Anuj Tiwari and Dipali Manvankar, a Mediquiz. The semi-final 2 had runners-up, had a winner in Lancelot Pinto here, Francis Coutinho there, Suchitra Dalvi there, and now we have Shantanu. And clapping hand for this team also, Bernard and B. And in the non-medic, there are 2 teams, is that right? Yeah, okay. We have Avinash Mudaliar, Megha Sham Shirodkar, Vinu Sanjay here, and Balkrishnan S there. And the 14 names that we have here. Okay, Francis Rodriguez is there, Rajarshi Chanda is there, Nikhil Sonde is there, Amaya Samant is there. Okay, thank you so much for prompting, and we are ready for the, again in this quiz we are 4 teams, therefore there will be 8 rounds, 4 clockwise, 4 anti-clockwise. Okay. Round 1. This is the images now. Team A, your question. This is a spoof of the Marlboro Man ad. Fill in the 2 blanks.
Passive smoking.
2 blanks.
Second-hand smoke.
Second-hand smoking kills is the correct answer. The horse is dead after second-hand smoke. 10 points to Team A. Team B, your question. What is the name of this orthopod osteopaths who appeared in the Tintin comics, Destination Moon and Explorers to the Moon, named after a bone.
Dr. Humorous?
Dr. Humorous is incorrect. Team C.
We'll say Dr. Radius.
Team D. Dr. Femur is incorrect. Team A.
Dr. Tibia.
It is Dr. Patella is the correct answer. Team C, your question. Team C, your question. Correct. This is Praveen Kumar, an Indian para-athlete from UP. He won gold at the 2024 Paris Paralympics for high jump. Initially, the straddle jump was popular, but the athlete jumped side on. But more physiological jump, which is more protective of the knees while jumping, is this jump. What is it called?
The Fosbury flop.
The Fosbury flop is the correct answer. That is the jump's name. Team D, your question. Look at the image carefully. These are marijuana gummies. Who is the promoter of the company that makes these particular gummies? Promoter. The image is a hint. Yes, please. Can you put on the mic? Yeah. You said Elon Musk is incorrect with your A.
Evander Holyfield.
Team B. Mike Tyson is the correct answer. Mike Tyson. You know that Mike Tyson bit the ear off Evander. Evander would not be so proud of it. He made dummies. Mike Tyson put 5 points to Team B. That was the end of round 1. Let's go to round 2. We'll start with Team B and go clockwise. Team B, no images here. TTSG is a technology used by NASA to recycle astronaut feces and urine into oxygen and rocket fuel. TTSG stands for what? It converts astronaut feces and urine to oxygen and rocket fuel. Yeah.
Toilet training solidified gas.
Team C.
So we will say toilet technology for solids and gases.
Team D.
Tissue transformed to solid gases.
Thank you.
Test tube, switch, generator.
Okay. Anybody else? So gas, most of them got gas here. Yeah. So it is TTSG, trash to supply gas.
Wow, that's great.
Okay. Team C. Your question. In his book, Smoke and Ashes, Opium's Hidden Histories, Amitav Ghosh credits the origin of a term to Chinese opium smoker who spends much of his time smoking while reclining on one hip. What term originated from this fact? A Chinese opium smoker smoking all day, reclining on one hip. Which term originated from this?
So we're going to say sleeping Buddha or reclining Buddha.
Team D.
Smiling Buddha.
Team A.
Hipster.
Is correct. Hipster. 5 points to Team A. Team D, your question. This is the name of a toy. The toy would have to be played by the user. Sometimes the user would press the medicine icon to restore the resident within the toy to normal health. If it was not done within a time frame, the personality within the toy would die. What is the name of this toy? Yes, long back, right? We'll go on to team A.
Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi is the correct answer. 5 points to team B. Yeah. Team A, I'm sorry, and slight hints were given by team D. So refrain from giving hints. Team A, your direct. In the medical campus of Vaidehi Institute of Medical Sciences in Whitefield, Bengaluru, is situated the Flavor Lab, a training center for startups. Startups of what business? Medical campus of Vaidehi Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, Bengaluru. Team A will answer. Flavor Lab, training center for what startups?
Medical marijuana.
Team B. The Flavor Lab.
Syrups.
Syrups, is it correct?
So these are food startups in food additives and masalas.
Team D. Sorry. Yeah. Yep. In the medical campus of Vaidehi Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, Bengaluru, there is a Flavor Lab. It is a training center for startups. Startups for what?
Olfact, aid with smell.
Anybody?
Coffee.
So they have tried different techniques like mock meat or egg, which is
Is incorrect? Okay. Pinto, you should have known. Brewery. Alcohol and brewery industry. No points there in the round number 2. Round number 3. Images again. And we start with team C and go clockwise. Team C. Here is an X-ray machine in which one would place a foot where the hole is. What is the purpose of this machine? It's an X-ray machine. Can
We will say this is to check for medical flat foot. If you
team D
Shoe sizing.
is the correct answer. Shoe sizing. When we get in shoe shops, after wearing, they would see whether the shoe is narrow, too tight, too loose. Shoe sizing. Team D got a pass on from team C. Another applause. Let's go to team D now, direct. LSD, 100 micrograms intramuscular. Name the famous author who spoke these words on his deathbed as a request to his wife as he suffered from incurable oral cancer. Name the famous author. Author.
Robin Cook.
Robin Cook is incorrect.
Aldous Huxley.
Aldous Huxley is the correct answer. Team A gets 5 points for indirect, and team A gets a direct question now. See this image. Camels often sit down carefully, perhaps their joints creak. Early oiling might prevent permanent rheumatism. What is this a mnemonic of? What is this a mnemonic of?
So these are the different epochs or earth ages, as in different
Is correct. Geological periods of Earth in descending order of age. marks to team A. Team B, your question direct. This is Iman Khalif, pronounced probably wrongly. She filed a criminal complaint in France against many individuals for cyberbullying her when she won in the female boxing division of Olympics. People thought she was male and not female. She filed a criminal complaint against two prominent citizens who had written on X. Name the two people, or even if you name one person, you get points.
J.K. Rowling.
J.K. Rowling is 10 points to team B, and Elon Musk was the second person who told her is correct. That ends the round number 2. Let's go to round number. Sorry, is that 3 now?
Could we have the
3 got over.
3 got over. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
You want the scores?
You want the scores?
Team D starting with 5 points, Team C at 10 points, Team B at 15 points, and Team A at 35 points.
Round 4. We start with Team D and go clockwise. See this image, please. Some family members of the founders of which Mumbai hospital were sentenced recently to prison for illegally exploiting poorly paid servants. Hinduja hospital, Hinduja family, some members were punished for poorly paying their Indian imported servants. Okay, Team A, your question. In para badminton, what is the most important difference in the rules of play of category SL3 and category SL4? The handicaps in SL3 are given there. The handicap in SL4 is given there. What is the principal difference, the most important difference in the rules of badminton play? Team A.
So one has use of wheelchair, the other have other prosthetics that are used.
You pass on to Team B.
Okay, so as you can see, so you are completely biplegic in para 4, but where some part of your leg is working, some section of that is working with a sensory, whereas it's completely biplegic in SL4.
Yeah. Okay, anybody? Team? Yeah.
So we are going to say the most important rule difference is that the height of the net is different for one category and
Team D.
Half court play.
Half court play in.
Okay.
You can guess. I'll give it to you anyway. SL3 has half court play.
Yeah.
If you see the colors are different a little bit. On this yellow color is a mild disability of the lower limb. The orange is a greater disability. Only half court is used in SL3. In fact, our Indian player won the gold medal in SL3 in Paralympics. Well done. Team B. She's Zara Shatawi. She's an Instagram influencer. She's said to be a PCOS, that is polycystic ovarian syndrome, warrior, and a yoga teacher. What is special about Zara Shatawi? Team B, first. Clockwise, you can discuss and yeah. She's Zara, an Instagram influencer, a yoga teacher, PCOS warrior. What is special about her? She's a trans woman, they said, is wrong. Team C.
we are going to say that she's not real, she's AI generated.
She is an AI generated creation. 5 points, Team C. Now the direct to Team C. This is an image which depicts the World Cup, Football World Cup final at Switzerland, 1954. The final was played between Germany and Hungary, West Germany and Hungary, and West Germany scored 3 to win after Hungary had scored 2 in the first half. This was called a surprise win because Hungary had beaten West Germany 8-3 in the qualifiers. This was because of a methamphetamine dosage given to all West German players, many of whom died of hepatotoxicity. What was this match called? Very famous term given to this match.
Okay, we want to say that this was called, because it was so unexpected, it's called the miracle at Bern.
It is correct. The miracle of Bern or at Bern, 10 points straight. Bern was the city where they played the finals and where Germany supplied. And at that time, doping was not illegal. So, but they still hid it from the public. That is round number 4. We go to round number 5 and we start with team D and go anti-clockwise. This is the photo of Dr. Sandeep Shrotri of Satara, who is a laparoscopic surgeon and an environment conservationist. Which biodiversity World Heritage Site does he campaign to protect? Dr. Sandeep Shrotri.
Cast Plateau.
Is correct. 10 points for Cast Plateau. Satara was a hint. If you could take that hint, yeah. Team C. This is a picture of Ronaldo at a press conference. Just before this picture was taken, he did something that caused a corporate to lose $4 billion in stock market capitalization. What did he do?
So there were, Coke is one of the sponsors, so there were Coke bottles. He put them aside and put a bottle saying that don't drink cola.
So Ronaldo put aside the Coke bottles, promoted water, and on the same day probably, Coca-Cola went down from $56 to $55 on the stock market. Team B, your question. This artist called Christine Statakos created this work to mark the importance of AIDS prevention and abortion rights. You can see condoms there, right? What is this art form called? In general, art form is called what? This art form. She created the work to mark the importance of AIDS prevention and abortion rights. What is this art form called? By artist Christine Statakos. Art form, I'm sorry. Art form. We'll pass on to team A. Team A, any idea?
Block printing.
Team B, team D, sorry.
Mandala.
Mandala is the correct answer. 5 points to Mandala. Because of the typical geometric form, this is Mandala art. Team A, your direct question. You are looking at the superintendent of police putting eye drops. He was one of the few police officers who did not flee to safety. What event are we alluding to? Team A, this is your direct.
Bhopal gas tragedy.
Bhopal gas tragedy is the correct answer. And the giveaway is the photograph, the black and white photographs of Raghu Rai. Yeah. So that is team A, 10 points. That's the end of round number 5. We go to round number 6. Can we have the scores now, please?
So team B at 15, team C at 35, team A at 45, and team D at 35.
Not bad.
Okay, so we have 3 more rounds to go, and team C starts, and we go anti-clockwise. C. Pyjamas are forgiving is the title of a novel. The title came because the author struggled to zip up her jeans and when she became a little overweight, and therefore she says, pajamas do not punish me, they are forgiving. Name the author of the book about a middle-aged woman with a sleep disorder. That's the theme of the book.
Twinkle Khanna.
Twinkle Khanna, 10 points to team C for pajamas are forgiving. This is to team B. Probably a gettable answer. Dr. Yella Ragada Subara is an Indian American biochemist, was an Indian American biochemist who developed methotrexate. You know methotrexate, the anti-cancer drug. His American superiors at Harvard did not give him a full MBBS degree, but gave him a lesser LMS degree because of his choice of clothing. What was this choice that did not go well with his superiors?
He's wearing a lungi or mund.
Lungi or mund? Team A.
We go to a turban.
Turban is incorrect. Team D. Dhoti is incorrect.
We'll say he used to wear an Angavastra.
Is incorrect. And now I'll give a hint. He died in 1948. He was wearing khadi. Khadi, influenced by Gandhiji and the Swadesi movement, he refused to wear the Western surgical clothes. Khadi. I could not have given the hint before. Team A. Team A, your question. The author of Greek Lesson, a novel about a love affair between a young woman losing her speech and an old man losing his sight, was in the news in 2024. For what? The author was in the news for what in 2024? I'll let them answer, then I'll repeat. You want to repeat it? Okay. The author of Greek Lesson, a novel about a love affair between a young woman losing her speech and an old man losing his sight, was in the news for what? 2024.
Won a Nobel Prize.
Is correct. Now, won a Nobel Prize, and the author name is Han Kang, that you can see there. 10 points. So, get a good question, relatively easy. We go on to team D for the last question. People with which disability were used in World War II to spot camouflage because they could see differences in shades and brightness better than normal people.
Colorblind.
The colorblind people were chosen to spot camouflage. Is correct. 10 points to team D. We now go to round 7. We'll have scores once more before round 7.
Team B with 15 points.
B stays at 15.
C and D both tied at 45.
45.
And Team A at 55.
Wow.
Still close. Still 2 rounds to go. Around points at stake. Team A. Typically, we have this as a non-pass-on round, but in the finals, we are having it as a pass-on round. We start with Team A and pass it on clockwise with 10 points. Here, 10 points and pass on. Not, and just a second. Huh? This is the 15-point round, and the pass on is only 5, right? Only 5 for the pass on.
You said no pass on? No pass on, or you're making it pass on?
I'm making it pass on, but only with 5.
Okay.
5. Team A, your question. This is, what's the juxtamed funda here? You can see the first phrase, Oriental antiquities, written in another language. It's a juxtamed funda, so you'll have to think about that. Make a guess.
So these are mummies.
Mummies and okay. Team B,
They use the word Mongolian, which is not.
Mongolian, which is not correct. No. Team C, make a guess.
So we will say that these were passports which were made for the Egyptian mummy king who came to be restored to this thing. So it could not travel since it was a person, not dead. So there was a passport made for that mummy.
Indeed. Elaborate answer, but no.
Cadavers, like following in cadavers.
Okay. I think one funda that I might have given, but would have been a clue to you. Guess again, but I'm not giving points. Antiquities, Orientals. Can you see the word blanked out below? With some letters there can be visible?
No.
So something has been blanked out. What do you think has been blanked out in the Louvre outside one of the rooms? Anybody? Somebody who...
Marie Curie radioactive.
Sackler family is the correct answer. They were the sponsors of this room. The Sackler family were accused of doping America, causing tens of thousands of deaths through OxyContin, which was a drug, and all donations made to various museums were kind of negated. Team B. Again pass on. Team B. You see two paintings. What is the juxtaposed funda?
These are paintings by Monet, and he was probably had myopia, so which is why he was able to see things and painted them in the vague way.
Okay. We will go to team C.
See, Monet started losing his sight and he became blind towards the end. So this was when he had eyesight and good sight, and how it shows his transition because of
from good side to bad side. I'll give it to you 5 points. To this is with good side. This is very developed cataracts. He painted the same scene for the Japanese bridge of his garden, and the same scene looks so different with cataract. Okay, your director, team C.
Christie's.
What is the juxtaposed funda?
Okay, so the twisties are a medical condition in which you lose orientation of whether you are up or down. And Simone Biles famously withdrew and all because she had the twisties, so she couldn't make out.
Is correct. Perfect answer. 10 points to team C. Twisties is a condition of a mental block sort of, and first made popular by Simone Biles' declaration that she had it. Team D, your question. Juxta made angle to this.
Oh, yes.
Floaters returning detachment, something like that.
No.
This is Lady Macbeth hallucinating blood because of all the bad things she's done. So
She's murdered somebody. Lady Macbeth is correct. She's out. Damn spot means the spot of blood that she had on her hands. She wants it out while she's sleepwalking. She says this. Brilliant monologue actually in the play of Shakespeare.
Medically, it was OCD, right? The medical funda, juxtaposed funda?
No, it was basically a sleepwalking and guilt. She had actually killed somebody with Macbeth. And Duncan, I think, was killed by then.
You want the scores now?
We want the scores before the last round, please.
Team B at 15 points, Team D at 45 points, Team A with 60 points, and Team C with 65 points.
Wow.
The non-medics are in the top two places. The medic not far behind. We have now, again, a 10-pointer question, image-based. We will start with Team D and go anti-clockwise. Last 4 questions, 10 points and 5 points.
And there's a pass on this.
There's a pass on with 5 points. Yes. Team D, your question. What is Tadoma hinted by this image? Tadoma, T-A-D-O-M-A.
fish,
Sorry?
skin turn into fish skin like.
I'll pass it on to team C.
So this is blind people, people who are blind and as well as deaf. So basically, people with disabilities making out what the person is speaking by touching their lips and their jaw.
This is the perfect answer. 5 points. It is called tactile lip reading. Tactile lip reading, where you place the thumb on the lips, 3 middle fingers on the jawline, and a little finger on the throat. And a blind person who is also deaf mute can attempt to understand the other person. Team C, your question. Name this Gyanpeeth awardee who plays a veterinary doctor in a film.
Girish Karnad.
Girish Karnad, you got it right, and it's pretty simple for you. He plays Dr. Manohar Rao in which film? Manthan. Manthan is the film. Team C, your question. B, sorry. Whose underwear is being pointed out in this meme featuring Vladimir Putin? Whose underwear is being pointed out? This is obviously a meme, but the underwear belongs to somebody. Putin is the guy who's pointing out at the underwear. Trump is wrong. Team A
Jeff Bezos.
is wrong. Team D.
It's his political opponent who died with polonium poisoning. I don't know.
You are right, but yeah.
Navalny.
Alexei Navalny, who was poisoned with Novichok, which was kept in his underwear. Yeah. We go on to the last question. Team Team A, direct. What is the difference between A and D, A and C now? A and C?
More than one question. 15 points.
15, more than one question. Okay. And yet, this is your question. The Singapore Food Agency in July 2024 approved 16 new ingredients for culinary use. What ingredients? They all belong to one group. What 16 ingredients? Anti-clockwise passing on. Any yes?
Say some Indian spices.
Team D.
Insects.
Insects is the correct answer. Entomophagy and insects is the correct answer. Well done. And may we have the final scores, please. We request the participants to stay here and ask our partners to come up on stage and give away the prizes.
Team B with 15 points.
Fourth
prize winner.
Team C.
Third prize to Team D.
D.
50
points. Well done. And the
Team A is the second prize runners up with 60 points. And the winners are Team C with 85 points.
So again, we are thankful to the non-medics for coming and I would say inspiring us, not humiliating us, inspiring us to do better and better. And even though this was a extended quiz, this is a general quiz. So there's no real relation to technical parts of medicine. So thank you so much. And can you give the prizes to the fourth winner, please?
From the scoring table, important to note, C team got the highest in all the qualifying rounds, semi-finals also. And they were the only one to answer the 15-mark question.
Can you announce the names while you can please give the prizes? Yeah. May I give a prize to the other participant? Yeah. Okay. She will take it for them. Dr. Lancelot Pinto, Dr. Achman Mayekar, Dr. Suchitra Darvi, and Dr. Francina Coutinho. Dr. Ashwin ask Dr. Suchita Davi to do the honors for her. Thank you so much for coming. We need a photograph, if you can please come here.
Yes.
The gifts are not very nice.
Yes, ma'am, please, sir. Come closer. Yes, ready, sir?
You need a five to see.
Okay.
The military has attacked Beirut.
Yes, everyone ready? Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. And the team that should serve Dr. Harshad Agekar, Dr. Sachin Kuchere, and Dr. Anish Tiwari.
Yes, sir, complete.
Yeah, these two
Just
to hold the bag.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Yes, sir. Thank you.
And in the semi-final three, we have only non-medics and two of them won the prizes. Team Nikhil Sonde, Amaya Samant, Rajesh Chanda, and Francis Rodriguez.
Yes, ma'am, please come forward.
We'll give this space. One minute.
Yes, ready, sir? Just hold on. Thank you.
And the winners were not new to the winning podium are Avinash Budaliar, Balakrishna Ness, and Vinu Sanjay. We will get into the bags later for carrying this also.
Yes, come closer.
And here, while we take photos, introduce you to the PI team, introduce you to PI. PI stands for Platform for Intelligent Engagement. We do a lot of events, mainly for doctors, and this is one event which we also do.
You're not seeing Tanvi.
Tanvi, come this side.
Oh. I'm next to that.
Yes, yes, please.
Introducing my team, on the right is Dr. Omkar Halwai. Dr. Sneha Halwai Shah. Sneha Shah Halwai. Dr. Tushar Shah. Dr. Tushar Shah. And team by, we have of course Lajja Shah, Mrs. Lajja Shah. Dr. Tushar Lajja Shah. She is Tanvi Lajja Tushar Shah. I think the next, pass my. We have video recorded the events both Sundays, and we're hoping to put them up on YouTube. If you can stay on the group that we have created,
Thank you.
We will send you links on the group and find out QED guys. Thank you so much.
अभी थोड़ा ध्यान देंगे ना, ये मैं समझा ना, ऐसा